Okay.
Okay. All right. Initially, I think I could tell you were nervous in the beginning, and I think that affected the results. Not so much the performance, but the results. I think you guys played well throughout the tournament, but like I said, in the beginning, you played very tentatively. So when we got in good scoring positions, a lot of the forwards and midfielders got hesitant. But I think once the semi-finalists got decided, I could see more relaxation in your play. And that's when you started getting more results. So I think it's just being hesitant and overthinking things that affected our results. But I think as the tournament went on, the performance didn't improve by much, but the hesitancy got less. So you got more confident and there was less pressure. So it's hard to say with hindsight, but if you play like that throughout, I think we could have at least made the knockout rounds. I have two. The Germany team's first win, and the Holland team's first goal. I was really happy for them. I almost lost my voice. So yeah, I mean, they knew, we knew, and everyone knew that they're just there to have fun. I think we all knew that they're not football players, but to have that first goal, and then there were moments where they played well. Again, the hesitancy and just the clinical finishing touches weren't there on some occasions, but when they got their first goal, you could tell it was a big load off their shoulders. Everyone, even I believe non-EIP students were really, really cheering for them. Yeah. And you guys too. Yeah, that was a good moment for them. Yeah, that's one of the highlights. Well, that's what I was thinking, because that's what I was saying before, because the second thinking things and being hesitant, sometimes you just have to go for it. And I think later on in the tournament, you took the shot, so to speak. So the thing is, you guys got yourself in good positions. You controlled portions of the match, practically every match, but it was just the final third. It was just the shooting or the finishing, or being caught in between two minds that, like I said in the beginning, most of us were felt like really pressured. So it got me and teacher Vincent too. He was next to me quite a lot, and he had the same comments that I'd had, that these guys just need to just go for it, just take the shot, take it from distance, because if you notice, almost every team, there's really no goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is just a field player. So if you take the shot, and even me being a goalkeeper, if you take the shot low and in the corner, those are some of the hardest shots to save. And even in distance, because sometimes the defenders block their view. Yeah, and then you have like ricochets, and it can bounce in and out here and there. So just like with life, so to speak, like if you don't give it a shot, if you don't give it a go, you just won't know. You won't know like if you will succeed or not. Sometimes in time, ไม่ลองไม่รู้. There we go. So that's kind of like a motto or mantra that I live by. If you don't try, you won't know. PE teacher, maybe 6.5 or 7. This is my first PE teaching job in class. The first one was online. So the online was kind of a learning experience, of course, but in class is a little bit different because the way I approach PE is that not everyone is athletic, and I don't want people to hate, I wouldn't say PE, but just the fact that health in general. And health, learning some things about health, nutrition, and movement is something that you can take with you for the rest of your life. But I feel like we focus on specific sports, it just alienates certain groups. Some people like football, some people like basketball, some people hate football, some people, don't mind this, some people hate, it's hard to get everyone on board. So I try to focus more on fitness, which again, not everyone will like, but it's something that you could take with you, basics of squats, push-ups, and, basic movements. You can always do that, so that's what I try to bring. And then we can apply to sports. That's why in the beginning I asked us to vote, because, PE is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a subject for you guys, a break from science, math, all that stuff. So I try to make it a subject for you, along with, learning the health and some fundamentals of certain sports too. So, but as a coach, I'll be honest with you, that's the first time I've ever coached a team. Yeah. So I say maybe 4 at best. Mainly because I think we need to have more time together. But maybe it's something, this is like what I could work on next time. But there's no time during school hours because I have, my classes to teach. I teach M1 all the way to M6. And sometimes I have special classes after school, and then I have to go home and pick up my daughter from school. So time, yeah, So time was my enemy. But if I have more time, I would focus more on that, and then if I could go to be pro with you guys, I would. Yeah. And then, work on some drills. But in the end, for me, the main purpose of the Chongko League was not only to have fun, but to create this experience that you will remember for hopefully forever. And some things you can talk with your friends, reunions later on. I think that's just as important, in my opinion. Yeah, there's some teams we saw that, I wouldn't say harsh, but kind of maybe disrespectful. Maybe that word is a little bit too harsh, but you know what I mean. There were some teams that kind of didn't take us, I'd say both EIP teams, seriously. And I felt a little disrespected. I didn't know how you felt. But I think you know which games I'm talking about, right? I think it was like towards the end, like maybe their goalkeeper came all the way forward, and things like that. Still, you still have some pride. You should still respect the game, regardless. But at the same time, probably just having fun. Maybe they didn't mean it, but just from the sideline and looking onto the field, there were some moments of that. Yeah. But in general, I've thought it was a good tournament for all teams. That I need to work on my coaching. Okay, I'll be honest there. I'll give you guys credit for the tactics that you guys came up with pretty much on your own. I don't know what you guys did at B-Pro, but I know you guys trained and practiced together, and perhaps you talked about tactics as well. So credit, I'll give credit where credit's due. And that's a good skill, you know. You learn how to get together as a team and problem solve together as a team. You'd be surprised the skills that carry over, not only from football skills, but the teamwork skills and problem solving and tactics and strategy skills. You'd be surprised. These carry over into real life too. So, yeah, credit. Okay, I'll give you the credit there.
So we do have something to give.
Oh.
You. Yes. Picnic foundation.
Yeah, just throw it to him.
Please.
Thank you.
Take a look at it.
Oh.
So to show our appreciation, we've all signed up this shirt
Thank
to
you.
show how much it means to us.
Wow. Do you see the hair, the goosebumps?
So we want to.
So I appreciate this a lot.
We wanted to address you that we didn't take your support and your wise words for granted. We want to show you that, and from you, I can see that you've been with us from the start and always at the end, and it really means a lot to us.
Okay, that's the least I could do. You know, that's why I said, you know, I want to be there too for the Saturday. You know, I believe you don't have to. I have to ask when was your graduation, so that I don't miss it. So the thing is, I remember my M6 years quite fondly, and I want it to be as memorable to you as it was for me. And you know, I want to see you guys enjoy your time here as well. If you're happy, I'm happy. If you're smiling, I'm smiling. You know, and as a teacher, you know, I feel like I should be a teacher outside of the classroom too. So, you know, I'll personally give you my contacts. I'll give you my Facebook Messenger line and all that. And if you have any problems, you know, or you need some advice, or you just want to chat when you're in university, I'm always available. So yeah, I believe like a teacher should also, you know, be a teacher for you outside of class and after you graduate from school too. So anytime. Thank you. I'm still getting goosebumps here. I'm gonna get a frame and frame this in my entertainment room. And I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you guys after it's framed and hung. Thank you. Okay, so ไม่ลองไม่รู้ that ไม่ร้อง I should say ไม่ร้องไม่รู้ but yeah, thank you. No, this is really.
So thank you.
And you're welcome and thank you.